Well, newsflash, I didn't wait 2 days to scrape off the paint off of the grout. See how much nicer that looks? All the way down there. And I did on top of the baseboard, I did along the edge, I got all that stuff off. And then a trick, once you get all that stuff off, I used a flat putty knife, a sharp one, and then I use I use a little screwdriver too, and then I used a razor blade, and I just tucked the razor blade in there and just kind of depressed all the paint down inside that edge so you don't see any little droplets all over the place. See, I did that over here too, along there. I mean, that just cleans it up. Cleaned along there, cleaned this edge off, and cleaned the top edge of the baseboard off, all the way along there, and then see this here. Doesn't that look straighter? It looks clean. I got the paint off of there, and that looks pretty good. That looks pretty darn good, I must say. Okay, I ended up, I thought maybe I should wait a couple of days before I come back and do that, but it came right off, and it was dry, it wasn't wet behind there. I waited a couple hours, you know, and then I just took my putty knife. I just took a crummy putty knife, and look, this putty knife used to be like that one, but because I've been wearing it out so much, scraping and doing stuff on grout lines and stuff, it just curls. And instead of throwing it away, I save this. I use this, and I cleaned it this way, and then this way, and this way, and going up there, and then I could kind of eyeball that and make it look way better than it was before. Now I would say that is looking mighty nice. Okay, so I cleaned all that up, and I noticed there was a couple spots where I'm gonna have to get the paintbrush out, you know. But I'll wait until I install the light fixture, the mirror, the covers. Well, even before the covers, once I get the light in here, and I'll run this other light. Sometimes this light is kind of hard to see, so you know you might have to turn it up against the wall and then look at it. You know what I mean? And then if you see any other little spots that you want to catch, hey, hit them. But this looks a lot better. I'm happy. You know, I was dreading the fact that I was going to have to cut in next to here, and I knew I was going to be hitting the grout line a little bit and stuff and all that. But hey, the little putty knife and the screwdriver trick cleaned it right off. Okay. All right. Do a good job now and take some pride in your work when you're painting a bathroom. Man, there's a lot of things going on in here. And when I get done with it, it's going to look just like a professional did it. And I saved a ton of money. Now you might be saying, hey Joe, why are you cleaning off those glass doors? Why don't you just take those doors off and that whole tub, shower door, tub enclosure off of there? Why don't you do that? Well, you know, we were planning on doing that, but I think we're going to leave this up for a while. And then if we do ever take it down, then I'll clean off all the silicone, because there's silicone behind here. There's only 3 screws holding the side pieces. 3 screws there, 3 screws there, and then I'll have to get some grout, you know, the same color, fill it in there, or some caulking that same color, clean off the bottom edge. What could I do differently? Well, I put a shower curtain up here, and I probably put one of those rods that kind of comes out at an angle and kind of bows out, you know. That's what I would do there, and then that would give the person who's taking a shower in there more room, you know, so they don't keep hitting their elbows and stuff. in here and all that kind of stuff. And if we did ever take this down, that would be the time to think about maybe refinishing this tub, because I noticed there's quite a few gouges in there, and the tub just looks kind of old and stuff. And I wouldn't want to do it now, because then they would have to cut in around here. They would have to paint this from here this way, from here that way. And then when we take these glass doors off, then it's not going to be finished there, is it? So no, I'm not going to do it then. But this tub is 17 years old. It looks a little tired. I mean, I'm going to clean it up the best I can with my simple green, and then I'll take some bleach to it. You know, wherever it's discolored around there, I'll just spray some bleach on there and let it sit, and then scrub that and try to get it as clean as I can. But like I say, there's some gouges in the bottom and some discoloration that no matter how much bleach I put in, it's probably not going to come off. And so ultimately, to make this bathroom look a little nicer, we'll probably have somebody come in here and paint this. Don't try to do it yourself. I mean, get some professional in there and do it if you want it to look really nice. If you're on a budget, yes, they have that. They have a whole painting kit for tubs, you know, at the hardware store. Look for it if you want to save some more money. But hey, it's not going to look like a professional when you get all done with it, but it'll look better than it does now. Okay, I'm out of here. See you next time.